Well, we had such a great experience working with BUEDF on the electrical design and Kat's team on the mechanical design that we asked them if they'd talk a little bit about their experience working on this incredible project, particularly with Chase. So here's Zach and Dan from BUEDF and Kat from Clear Design.
It's what people dream of, is when someone walks in and says, "Hey, would you like to be a part of developing this device that you can have fun playing and you can learn and have fun developing and do it alongside people that you really enjoy?" Nothing beats it.
So I'm Kat Ely. I co-own a design and prototyping company, Clear Design Lab, and we design products for startups and individuals such as Chase and some more established companies and help them bring products to market for the first time.
I'm Dan Gassler. I am an engineer here at the EDF. I've been a part of BU for quite a while. I was a grad student here in particle physics, which led me to working on these particle physics experiments and projects through the EDF. And normally I design electronics and firmware to make particle physics experiments work.
The idea came from Chase, Chuck's son, and it was fascinating working on it with him, just because of the unique insights that he gives as opposed to a top-down approach. The placement of the LEDs, the placement of the buttons, and just the general fun factor came directly from Chase.
I really like having the Arduino compatibility because it lets people go and hack on the toy and make it their own and do interesting new things with it, because that's one of the great things with having open source hardware and software, that you can go in and make it do what you want.
I like the idea a lot because I thought it was a project that a child could really grow with, and I like toys that can appeal to a really wide age range and can really learn with them, so that even after they're, somebody that's a younger child might just like the initially playing with it, and then the fact that you can program it and teach yourself how to code. I think there's a lot of potential there, so that's what attracted me to the project. I thought it was really valuable to have his input because a lot of times we have clients developing products for a market that they're not so familiar with, but he's really developing the product for himself. So he's able to give feedback that, you want to make sure that it's comfortable enough for him to hold and then comfortable enough for me to hold, and sort of a wide variety of different hands so both kids can use it and adults can use it. We wanted to make sure that the buttons wouldn't get accidentally pressed if the enclosure got dropped, but that he was still able to do it while playing with the toy. So it was nice to have that sort of user feedback directly from him.
I think an adult could think of this idea. I don't think that an adult could think of the specific functionalities and attributes that this board now has. Coming from a source that's going to be playing with this project, we get a unique inside look at what they want, which is fantastic.
It's great having another organization like PlusFab do the kind of mechanical side. They can do the 3D printing, we can do the electronics, and then there's the back and forth on making it all fit together, which is always a challenge, but we were able to pull that off.
It has all of these cool features that no other Lego compatible toy has, so we really wanted it to be sort of the go-to. That's the most fun thing, is when we finally get to see a project created and in mass quantities. You get to see on the shelf for the first time, or you get the injection molded samples back from the factory. Is the most exciting part.
The thing I loved about this was I grew up playing with Legos, and I built many little Lego spaceships and such, and I would have loved to have something like this to help bring it alive and add flashing lights and sound. So it's great to have a toy like this available, and I was happy I got to work on it and play around with it as well.
That anyone sees our product, really, their face lights up and they can't help but play with it. And it's a really beautiful thing to see, and designing it is just as fun.